The Psychotic Time Wasters present Whose League Is It Anyways? This season starring...
Playing the god of testicular torsion, it's Vinyl. Very mindful, very demure, very bird. It's Wiz. I think she's doing it on purpose. It's Heather. He is the Eggman. Cuckoo-ca-choo. It's Fishy. Fire walk with him, fire talk with him. It's Kink. God snakes rule? It's Vo. Keeping a keen eye on the points. It's G-Man. Let it's now. It's Astus. Whose league is it anyways? The best Commander League game show on the internet where everything is made up and the points are the only thing this matters. Today, we got Kink, Astus, G-Man, and Vo, and it's Season 12. Battle of the Gods, Commanders drafted, list of gods, best to worst, points, but that's enough about the rules. Point Master Vo, what do we got going on in Season 12 of the finale match, the last one for Season 12?
We got Kink with 29, Heather with 23, Vinyl with 22, Bo with 21, Wiz with 20, Asus with 19, G-Man with 18, and coming through we got Fishy with 15.
Whoopie-doo. Well, as you all know if you've been watching for a while, final match means that bonus stars come into effect, so who knows who's going to be winning and losing this season. We have some idea, but it's anyone's game anyways, all the time.
Bonus stars are whack.
Does anyone have anything before we get started? Pre-game?
Nope.
Hell no.
Excellent.
Nothing for me.
I am going to get us started then. I'll untap and draw. As I won the roll, we're going to play a mountain and then pass.
Draw. I'm going to play a snow-covered island and pass.
Let's see here. Do some drawing. Forest. And pass.
Go first and enchant it with a Utopia Sprawl. Pass.
He's ramping. Get him.
That's right, baby.
Untap, draw, mountain pass.
Draw. Shimmer's Just Veil coming in as green. Pass.
Alright. Draw another forest. Who would have suspected that? And then a pass. Again.
Tap, draw. Play a Temple. Right. Guess that's alright. I'm going to leave it on the top. I'm going to pass.
Untap and draw. We're going to do Montaña. I'm going to pass.
Untap. Draw. Interesting. Alright, we're going to play a snow-covered swamp. Tap 3. Put down a Rise of Flourishing. A snow-covered forest. And pass turn.
Alright. Draw again. I'll throw down a Karn's Bastion and pass. I didn't pay attention to my hand when I redrew.
Swamp. I'm going to do 3. Cast Underworld Connection on this swamp. Pay a life and tap it. Draw a card. Let's just go ahead and do that. Nice. Second turn forest. Nice. Pass.
That's pretty cool. Untap and draw. And draw. And mountain. We're going to tap 4. For the Flux. Now, the Flux is a saga. Stage 1. Deal 4 damage to target creature an opponent controls, which is nobody. Nobody has a creature, right? Excellent.
No.
We love that.
Correct.
Value. The rest of the stages, I will
Big time
exile the
value.
top card of my library and play that card that turn. In the final stage, I will add 6 red mana. But for now, stage 1, 4 damage to nothing. Pass turn.
Draw.
Sick.
Playing Underground River as land for turn. Let's tap 4. Which I'll use to play a Wilderness Reclamation. The game I end step, untap all the lands I control. I will pass turn and untap my lands.
He's going
Alright,
fucking
I don't know
crazy
what
over
my
there.
camera's doing. Draw. Remember to do that this go around. Ornery Fastwood and Forest. Ornery Fastwoods, it can be pay green or tap it and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that enters battlefield that turn. That's not the important part, though, at the moment. Gonna pay 4 for Nylea, and then we're gonna pass.
Drow. Play a Schwamp. Do Crawling Infestation. Upkeep by mill 2, and if I mill a creature, I get a 1/1 bug.
That sounds like it's all good for you.
Ephemia, the Cacophony.
Oh my god, not the cacophony.
At my end step, I can exile a enchantment from my graveyard to make a 2/2 Zomboy.
Interesting.
And I'm gonna pass.
Alright, untap, draw, and draw. Flux up to level 2. Exile top card. Can play it this turn. That's a Chroma Angel of Fury. Too bad we can't play it this turn. For 3, we are playing Molten Gatekeeper. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and has Unearth. And
You, sir.
we will pass.
Alright, draw. Alright, let's tap 3. Joey used to play a Boreal Outrider whenever I cast a creature spell. If snow was any part of that spell's mana spent, the creatures enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. I don't recall if it includes itself in that effect.
No.
Well, that's on the board. I have nothing else interesting to do, so I will pass turn. Untap my lands.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Where did I put my hand? It's over there. Forced. And forced. And then we're going to pay 3 for Rites of Flourishing.
Again?
Fascinating.
And then pay 3 for Beast Whisper. And then I'm going to tap Ornery Fastwood to put a +1/+1 counter on him. And then I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Mill. Dockside Chef is a creature, so I'll make an insect. And I guess 3 cards. Swamp 2. Cast a fertile ground on this swamp. Pay 4 to cast Nature's Will. If a creature I control would deal combat damage to the player, I tap that player's lands and untap my land.
That's not okay!
That sounds rude.
It's really okay. Combat. I'm gonna go to the air at Mr. Kinkanite.
Let's go tap all my lands.
Oh, I got you. Fucking got you.
No, dude, no! How much am I taking?
Response to the trigger. 2. In response to the trigger, I'm gonna pay a life and draw a card with this land. I'm gonna untap it.
My lands are gonna untap at my upkeep, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm a mean man.
Yes, Nature's Will, not Goran Vorinclex.
Right.
Yeah, right. It's not that bad. Come on. I'm gonna do 3 for Grim Guardian. His Constellation. Each opponent lose a life. So if he resolves, everybody will be losing a life.
I don't like that.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Then let's get old Snake Biddy out here for Rika. She's a real girl.
If we had,
And everybody lose a life for the constellation.
if we were like paying an editor, I would have told him in the notes when we submitted the raw footage, be like, put an image of Farika and cross out her name and put Old Snake Biddy.
Oh, Snake Biddy.
Yeah, well,
And then I'm gonna.
we ain't got
pass.
that funding.
Pass.
Hell no. Untap.
Pass.
Draw. And draw. And draw. Be like, why can't I draw any land? And then we'll tap 3. Oh, wait. Flux. Exiled is a mountain. Can I play it? It says I can play it. Yay! Mountain! And then we're going to tap 3. Command Sphere. 2. Fire Diamond. If you didn't know, Command Sphere is tap for any mana. Sack for a card. Fire Diamond is tap for a fire. Let's
Do anything else?
Yeah. For 2. Firebrand Archer. Everybody take a damage from Molten Guy. And Firebrand Archer is whenever I cast a non-creature spell, everybody will take a damage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand, so we can pass.
At your end step, I'm going to tap 5, 3 and 2 blue. I'm going to use that to play a Graven Lore. Scry X will be 3. Yeah, that's fine. That's one life. Scry 3.
Wait, did I miss taking down my life by 1 point or something? I have 38. I feel like I did.
I'm okay with these, actually.
Maybe
And
if
then
you
I will
didn't take
draw
one from a
3.
Molten Guy.
I took one from
And-
Molten Guy.
Beginning step, land will untap. Draw 3 more. Alright, surely by this point I should be able to make something happen. So let's play a swamp, an island, and a forest. Let's pay the 3 to get Yorn on the board. That's in the graveyard. He entered with no mana, so he will get a +1/+1 counter. Tap a green and a blue for a compost. Whenever a black card is put into one of your opponent's graveyard, you may draw a card.
Oh, shit.
You're going to tap Shimmer Driftveil for green and a swamp for Boreal Centaur. He will come in with a +1/+1 counter. Okay. Unless there are any responses, I will pass turn.
I got nothing.
All right, passing turn, untapping lands.
Alright. Untap. Draw. 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 The Hunter Maze enters tap and tap for a green or pay 1 and a green and tap it, sacrifice it, and draw a card. And then I'll play a forest and another forest. Pay 3 for Timur Sabertooth. Pay 4 for. Oh, I need to draw off Beast Whisperer. And then pay 4 for Plague Mob Beast. And draw off of that. He sacrificed a creature, tap sacrifice creature, proliferate, and then Timur pay 2. You may return another creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, Timur gains indestructible until end of turn. And then I will tap Ornery Fastwood to put +1/+1 counters on stuff that entered the battlefield this turn. Malia is a real girl, and she will take that knowledge and swing at Kink for 5.
Yeah, she's indestructible, isn't she?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 5.
Alright, and that'll be me.
In step, pay life for draw a card. And tap. Up to mill. Draw.
How many of those were black cards that got put into your library?
Is all lands, buddy.
It's still black.
Look at all these lands.
It's still black.
Trust me, I wanted those. Swamp. Pay 2 and cast a Satyr Wayfinder. When he enters the battlefield, I look at the top 4. I may get a land, and the rest go. I get a forest, and I have 1 black card go to the graveyard.
I will draw.
That I get an 6 because it was a crasher. Wrist. It's for Acolyte of Affliction. I mill 2 and then get a permanent from my graveyard. 1 black card.
I will draw.
I'm just gonna get back a land. Forest. Pay 4 for Innocuous Researcher. And attacks everybody. It reveals the top card of their library. And for each non-land card, I investigate. And then everybody draws that card. And at the end of my turn, I can untap all my lands. But if I do, I can't cast spells until my next turn.
Parlay.
What happens if it's not a land? I mean, if it's a land, does it still go to my hand or?
Well, it's an attack trigger. It's not happening right now, but yeah, it's still
Oh,
goes to your
okay.
hand.
Okay.
Combat. What kind of stupid archer doesn't have reach, bro?
I agree. This one, apparently. The kind from Amonkhet.
He's too busy shooting planeswalkers.
Well,
Yep.
2 in the air and kink.
Ouch.
In response to the trigger, I'm gonna pay a life draw card. I'm gonna tap the lands. Tip. That's a lot of mana.
That is an awful lot of mana.
What am I doing with all that mana? I don't know.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust you.
The nefarious shit is
I
on
think-
the wind.
I think after my turn would be the start of turn 7.
I don't know. There's been too much ramping this game. I've lost track.
Pay 5 for Moldervine Reclamation. Says when a creature dies, I gain a life and draw a card. Creature I control dies.
Played at least 1 land every turn.
Enchantment enters, everybody lose a life. Do 3 for Cemetery Tampering, everybody lose a life. A Hideaway 5, and then I can mill 3 at my upkeep. And then if there are 20 or more cards in my graveyard, I can play the exiled card. Side away this. One more thing. Do 3 to cast a Medicine Bag. I can pay a mana and tap it and discard a card to regenerate a creature.
Hiya!
Hiya! I'm gonna move my end step, and the Innocuous Researcher is gonna untap my lands. And I'm gonna pass.
Untap. Draw. 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 Top card. As we move to step 4 of the Flux. Chancellor of the Forge.
Hell yeah. That's a guy.
That is a guy. Oh man. I got a tap 5 for my main man, Suitor. He's my commander, and if I don't play him, I'll get negative points.
This is true.
Everybody takes the damage from Molten Gatekeeper.
A lot of pinging going on.
Mm-hmm,
I love it.
You could learn to love it.
Mm,
We're going to tap 2 for Kessig Flame Breather. And that'll be another 1 from Molten Gatekeeper. And Kessig Flame Breather is whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. And everybody has a bunch more creatures than me, so I'm going to pass and discard.
That's right. You fear my bug.
I feel like me and you have the same amount of creatures. They're kink.
Mighty pinchers.
Yeah, like from a basic mathing standpoint, I have the least features, not you. All right, got nothing to untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. Play an island. Play forest. Step and island. Play a frost auger. Usually I'm going to play with a +1/+1 counter on it. There he is. All right. Let's tap 6, which I will use to play a bootlegger stash. Lands I control have tap, add 1, tap, make a treasure token. Man, when you have gigantic economy and not as much to do with it as you would like.
I like that card.
Let's tap these 3. Go ahead and make 3 treasure tokens. We're gonna enter combat. No matter where I swing, you're going to get killed, which is annoying, but that's fine. Enter combat. I'll swing Yorn at, let's say, Guitar Man for 4.
Or 4.
When he attacks, the trigger goes off, and everything is still untapped, which is everything but that.
I'll take 4 because I don't have enough mana to activate Teamer.
I didn't expect that to actually do something fascinating. Let's use 3 treasure tokens and a swamp. Do some of the Blizzard Spectre, which comes into play with a +1/+1 counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's good. And then I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands to make 7 treasure tokens. And then I will pass turn, and all the lands will untap.
Woohoo! Untap. Draw.
Green tax fraud the game.
Draw.
Yeah.
Draw.
Some scary stuff going on around here.
I mean, you are some of that scary stuff, so you don't really have much room to speak, sir.
No.
Yes.
Alright, I will play Force for land for turn and do some thinking. How many flyers are there on the field? Just
I have
the one.
I got 1.
The
So
Blizzard
there's
Spectre.
2.
The Blizzard Spectre is a 2/4.
Interesting. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll pay. Actually, do I want to do that? It'll work. Pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Soul of the Harvest. Draw a card off of Beast Whisperer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Whip Tongue Hydra. He has reach. When ETB destroy all creatures with flying, put a +1/+1 counter on Whip Tongue Hydra for each creature destroyed this way. So it sounds like that'd be 2.
It's a daggone bowl of iguana.
Yes, 2.
Iguan. Black card goes to my graveyard.
I will draw a card.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
And then I will tap Oran Reef the Vastwood to put a +1/+1 counter on everything that entered. And sure my devotion's right.
There it is. All right.
Okay, sweet. Then we're going to swing. No, I never untapped Nylia. Look at me go. We're gonna swing Nylia over at Kink for 5. And I'll leave everyone else for blocking.
I'll take 5.
Oh, 5 right to the noggin.
Alright, then I will pass turn.
Step. Pay life. Raw. Untap. Mill 2. Creature. Insect. Mill 3. No black card. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Land. Let's go. Fucking go. Pay 2 to cast the Bonds of Mortality. When it enters, I draw a card, and I can pay a green to have my opponent's control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Everybody lose life. Let's do third for a Bastion of Remembrance. What it does, everyone hates it.
Oh wait.
Human.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Human.
Enters, everybody lose a life. Everybody's favorite words. Let's go to combat. Lost my flyer. It's never
Sucks
been
to
such
suck.
a sadness. Never been such a sadness.
That has never been such a sadness.
Alright, well. I'm gonna swing 5 guys at Gink.
Are they coming with burgers and fries?
Yeah. On attack parlay, everybody reveals the top card.
Oh, parlay.
Parlay.
I got a
It's a
vessel.
forest.
So 2 non-lands. I get 2 clues, and everybody draws that card.
Parlay. But you're still
Parlay.
attacking me, so can we not while we parlay?
Parlay.
It seems like you got a lot of damage coming at me.
It's not all that much. I got it's 3 1/1s, a 2/3, and a 3/4.
You know I got blockers, right?
Yeah, everybody's got blockers. I just trying to get through at least 1 damage somewhere.
Well, I'll block your 3 1/1s with my blockers that can survive that and take the rest.
Hey, the trigger to untap lands. In response to the trigger, I'm gonna crack both of those and use life to draw a card.
Was that a black thing that hit your graveyard for the record?
No.
Damn.
And then I had 3 creatures die, so I'll draw 3 moldy crack. Let's see if I got a instant where I untap. Yep. Also, everybody lose life from my creatures die.
I already took it.
3? I didn't like that.
So,
Is it my turn?
No. Do I have to take one for each creature?
yeah, every time a creature I control dies, I'll pay 2 for a Balemerc Leech. It says whenever an enchantment battlefield on my control, each one loses a life.
I think this guy hates me.
Everybody's gonna lose some. They're gonna lose somebody.
It's not unusual to lose a little life.
I'm gonna pay 3 for Enchantress's Presence. It says whenever I cast an enchantment, I draw a card. Everybody lose 2 life.
Are you just trying to make me not be able to get another turn? Because that'd probably be smart.
Wait.
That'd probably be smart.
Hey sis, have you gained any life at all?
No, why?
Because I haven't been hit, so I took 3 out twice.
Let's do 2 for Binding of Titans. I draw. Everybody lose 2 life.
Oh wait, yeah, I had been hit because you hit me for 4.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Draw. Everybody lose 2 life, and then everybody mills the top 3.
Mm.
You have a black card there.
Right. Well, in what order does that resolve?
All the cards go to the graveyard, and then you get triggers for compost.
Okay.
Reverend
Yeah, Winter
Hunter would
wouldn't
have
really
gotten
hit it.
big. So 1 creature, 2 lands.
Radinson would have been cool too. And then draw a card.
Much damage can you do, you know? let's just start doing that. I'm gonna move to my instep and get a trigger to untap my lands, and in response, I'm gonna blow 7. Untap my lands, and then I'm gonna add one more, so we got 8. I'm gonna exile 4 of my own creatures out of my graveyard. Varika. I'm just gonna make 4 snack. And the snacks are enchantments, so everybody lose 8 life.
That snack looks like it's missing a beefy arm coming out of the back of its neck.
Yep, he is, dog.
That's a lot of life that I've
Really
been
is.
There's a
losing.
lot of life. There
not-
really is!
You're really not going to let me have another turn, huh?
Yeah, it looks like you probably dead,
Yeah.
buddy. That's how it looks.
Well, in response, throw my hand.
1, 2, 3. Go to my end step and discard 3 cards. One of them is a black card.
Draw.
And no creatures.
And they were all creatures.
Does that mean I lose life?
No, but I am just go ahead and do that, you know.
What do you mean?
Like, on your upkeep, before you draw, I'm gonna pay 2 and exile a creature from my graveyard. Varika.
My graveyard? I don't have a creature.
No, my graveyard.
Oh.
I want snack.
But I want snack. Oh no, that's an enchantment! Oh
Yeah, so
no!
on your upkeep, I'm trying to have you lose 2 more life.
Oh, do I untap first?
Your mana is untapped.
Okay, I can maybe respond.
Yeah.
What do I have? Oh my god. I know what I got. I know what I got.
Oh my god!
Okay, we got this. We got this.
Got it
For
easy. He's got it.
3.
He's clap. Lightning bolt.
Rally, rally. Estes, you can have a food. Help a player.
That's huge. He's
Right.
gonna need
And
that
my
food.
creatures get +2/+0 until the end of turn and first strike.
Damage.
And then, hold on, I'm not done. I'm dancing on the stack.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you've got your 2 triggers for damage.
Oh yeah. Damage to everybody.
2
2
damage.
damage to everybody. Then
Okay.
raise the effigy. Is there any artifacts out there?
I have medicine bag.
Dead. 2 damage to everybody.
Dead.
And then
Okay,
we'll
so
tap
1
2
from him.
for a braid. Any other artifacts out there?
I have a bootlegger stash.
Dead. 2 damage to everybody.
Okay, so how much have I
In
taken total?
response,
Okay, in response.
I am going to get the use that I can get out of this. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 to make 10 more treasure tokens.
It's probably a good idea.
That's 8 this turn with his triggers and my triggers.
Good God Almighty!
And then that is all I got as I die.
And then
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna die.
Alright, well, let's untap.
Hmm.
I had a perfect solution to this problem, and I had to discard this stupid fucking thing.
He's a problem.
Problematic. Problem.
Oh man, isn't it extra points for killing him like without direct damage, or was that a different season? Alternative win con.
And I have the mana to be able to exile 5 more creatures. But you do have a food token, so
Saved his life.
can't kill you with that. Yes.
Raw. Oh.
So, draw.
Yeah, just get it over with.
It's an Ice
I know
Fang
it's
total of 1/1.
Technically, it's a 2/2
Damn.
because it comes into play with a +1/+1 counter.
Alright. I'm gonna pay 1 and I'm gonna cast Viper's Kiss on my human. Gives him -1/-1.
Damn human. All right.
And he die and trigger to lose a life.
Give you a kiss goodnight.
Okay, fine. Fair play. Fair play. All right. All right. Now let's see if all this madness here actually worked out to anything significant.
G.
I have to do a tally.
Hell yeah.
GG.
1,
Fuck you,
Well,
damn burn players.
5, 7, 8,
So much pinging.
12,
Do
13, 14.
we have any scorings, or do you need to do some calculating for a moment?
We need devotion.
Devotion.
11.
7.
My highest devotion at end of game was 19.
Nice. That's pretty close. I had 21.
Eat shit and die. You could have just fudged it. Let me have something. You're already winning. Let me have one small accomplishment. But no.
Well, we'll go to the voting, starting with Splashiest Play.
Man, there were some splashy plays, let me tell you. I gotta give the splashiest play, unfortunately, to Vo, because holy crap, all them snacks, all that damage. I think he did 20 damage to me in that one turn.
It was gross.
Second most splashiest play, Astus. Popping off, untapping all this shit, using multiple manas multiple times, making treasures with the manas as well, and floating those along. It was insane.
Splashiest play.
And don't forget to get your votes in for splashiest play, chat.
Yeah, I got to give the 2 points to Bo for his backwards error, his backwards aristocrat bullshit. And I'll give the honorable mention to Pink, actually, for giving me the food token that allowed me to survive for one more turn.
Gigabrain.
Final act of defiance there. I'm gonna give Aces a food.
That's right.
I'm actually going to say Aetherizing yourself for Splashiest play.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you doing all the gross shit with the snakes and penguin and that turn was gross. You get runner-up points, bro.
I'm gonna give 2 to Kink. A bunch of damage is up. Then I'll give the backup to Astus for Tamio draw 12.
That was also hot.
That was
Yeah.
also hot.
Circumstance was I had the answer. You made me mill it.
Oh, got him.
Well, it looks like we don't have a chat vote at the moment, but if chat decides to get it in before we're done voting, we'll decide to count it. So let's move right along. What do we got? Best theme?
Best theme.
Get your votes in for best theme, chat. My vote's for best theme. Let me think here. Man, it was good. It was good. You know, everybody did their thing, dog.
Nah, I didn't have that many Hydras.
I think
Actually, I only had the one.
I'm trying to decide who did it better, Snow or Sneck. Both of you showed out.
Empirically, ice is cooler.
Damn.
Empirically, I
Cooler
can't
than
argue
me.
with that. So 2 to ice, frozen snowland, and 1 to Sneck.
Yeah, I just called it a snack.
Fuck.
I'm going to say, although it didn't pay off, I'm going to give more of those points to Kink because he had the pieces on the board to start doing his ridiculous nonsense. He just died before any of it could go off.
And
then
fingers everywhere.
Yeah, I'm like, how is like half of the board in this game passive ping damage? This is
All right, let's move along with the voting. What's
Yeah.
next? Most valuable card?
yep.
Valuable guy.
Bro, that Aetherize at the end, bro. Nah, I'm kidding. I would honorable mention to the Aetherize, though. We liked it. Most valuable card. It's really hard not to give it to the frickin' ramp card. We all know it's a very valuable card. We've seen
Right.
it
Which one?
several times in League. So it's very hard for me not to give it because it just pops the game off, makes it go insane. You know,
There were 2 on the board.
I know, and I'm not
You
going to
can
give
give
it to
both
it.
of
It's
us
just
a
an
point.
honorable mention.
Oh.
For most valuable card, there was a couple that I liked. I'm just re-looking at them before I decide.
That's where we fucked up. We gave them too much extra land, too much extra ramp basis.
Too much.
I drew probably a good 35% of my deck that game and got next to none of the stuff. It was, about half of my deck actually.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to give 2 to Wilderness Reclamation and 1 to Viper's Kiss.
Alright.
Because I like it.
Viper's Kiss was the final blow.
That was a very thematic way to finish it.
I'm going to say, well, I'm going to be a little bit biased because whatever card made that food token for me is probably going to be the MVP in my book. Just for incidentally keeping me alive. And then runner-up point, I will kick to... Yeah, let's kick the Guitar Man for his second damn
Rites of Flourishing.
Draw 3 land. Draw 3 cards, play 3 lands every turn. Good God. That's my vote.
Yeah. I'm going to give 2 to the original Rites of Flourishing.
Yeah.
And I think the runner will go to Viper's Kiss because, like Kink said, it was very thematic and it was what dealt the final blow.
Very true.
I'm gonna go Rites of Flourishing and Rites of Flourishing.
Yeah, but who's in whose? 'Cause that's a difference in points.
So never know. I think Aces played his first,
I
He did.
so he gets more points for originality.
Hooray! I'll take it. I mean, it's
I was
all
just
that I
like,
could ask for. I know I'm only gonna. I know I'm only getting like 10 points for this game.
oh, a helpful player card. I don't think I've been able to play one of the entire fucking season. Rites of Flourishing.
So I believe that wraps up the voting, yeah?
It's fucking it. It's fucking it.
That's fucking it.
It.
Well, let's see who's winning and not so winning match 12.
Oh baby, coming up the rear. We got G-Man, 13 point, third place with 22 point. Gonna go to Kink, runner up with 24 points. It's gonna go to Aces,
How?
which mean in the front. Itbo 28. You got.
How is it the best game?
Yes,
One of the best games I have this season. I did nothing.
Points are whack, man.
What's
Everything
crazy?
was made
He
up.
got second.
I'm not complaining. I'm just confused.
Confusion.
That's the spirit of League. Confusion.
Confusion.
So, how is that going to affect the standings then before bonus stars?
Yeah, we're gonna smack them in here.
Let's smack them around. Get them all smacked.
I don't have the bonus stars ready.
Give them a little smacky. Give them a little smacky macky.
That is going to. We got Kink out in front, 28. Then we got Heather with 23. Bo with 22 and a third. Vinyl with 22. Wiz with 20.5. Aces with 20. G-Man with 17. Coming through, we got Fishy with 15. I do want to preface this with that the spreadsheet had been adding in the budget points incorrectly.
Oh.
But it's fixed.
Uh-huh.
For me, it was adding in basically 1 point to my average instead of 6. So it was kind of...
Oh, so you gave
especially-
yourself more points.
It was especially bad for me.
Oh, so Vo looked at the spreadsheet and said, "I'm doing real bad this season.
Yeah,
Why is this?"
It was we were on the way to her family for Easter, and I don't know why, but it just started like scratching my brain like, how am I only having like 21 points when I'm getting 6 right off the top? Like something's not adding up. And it actually has been this way for like 3 seasons, but I went back through and checked, and it didn't affect the standings in any of the other seasons.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
It didn't affect the standings!
Controversy.
Are we gonna have to have a point audit?
Are we gonna have to audit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
I
Christ.
demand an audit.
We're gonna have to audit.
I already
it.
did the audit, it
Jeez.
didn't affect the standings!
Point
I've
Master
audited
doing his
myself, and
own
I found
audit?
No wrongdoing whatsoever.
I bet it's also fine for Point Master to accept bribes too, huh?
I know numbers better than anybody.
But what are those numbers? We would like to know those numbers.
Okay, so the corrected
Before going into bullshit
doodad
standings?
before going into bullshits, we have Kink in front with 31.17,
Uh-huh.
and then we've got Vo with 27.3, and then we've got Heather with 26.2, Wiz with 25.4, Final with 25.2,
Oh.
Astis with 21.8, Fishy with 19.6, and coming up the rear, it's G-Man with 18.4.
Mm-hmm.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. So, we got the bonus stars. Bonus star. It's the splashy star. Going to the player who got the most splashy votes per game. And splashy star is going
Kink.
to Heather with 4.4 splashy points a game.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah, splashy.
Splash, splash, splash.
The runner-up on this category goes to Kink with 3.67 splashy points a game.
Woo.
Mono Red OP, who knows? The next star is the special star of the season, the best theme, the Vorthos star.
Mm.
This was the encouraged voting category. And the category is going to go to Vinyl with 7.3 Vorthos points per game.
Yeehaw.
He's
Murder God
murdering
makes you
balls.
That's
murder
a
God
lot.
makes you murder everybody.
That is a lot. The max would be 9. So, yeah, 7.3 is pretty high. And the runner-up on this category, we got a tie with 6.4 points to Aces and G-Man. Next up, it's the One Team Malisan star, the most valuable card. Winner of this category with 5 points per game. It's going to be Heather.
Mm. Runner up, Kink.
And the runner-up on this category with 4.17 points per game, it's going to be Kink.
Mono red indeed OP.
I keep telling everybody red's the best color, but they won't listen.
I
They
am
just
best
won't
colors.
listen.
I know colors.
Oh my god.
It's fiery. It's full of passion. Next up, we got the fan favorite star. This is the most times getting chat vote during the season, which was a little bit lacking, but that's okay.
We're all looking for who did this, chat.
We're all looking for who didn't do this chat. But star is going to go to G-Man with 5 points. And the runner-up is going to go to Heather with 4 points. Next up, we got the Happening Star, the under par. This is to the player who placed lowest in their games on average. We got the star going to G-Man, placing 3.4 out of 4 every game.
Wow.
And the runner-up is going to go to Fishy, placing 3.2 out of 4 every game.
They're really competing for happening.
They're really
every
competing
season.
for coming up the rear.
Yeah. We know what kind of gentlemen they are.
Oh my.
And then the last star of the season. This is just another Theros devotee for the most devotion per game.
Vinyl.
I think so, maybe.
Ooh. Well, it's
I would hope
gonna
so.
go to Vo with 14.6 devotion
Oh.
per game.
Per game? Wow.
Very high.
Dang.
Vinyl does get the runner-up with 10.1 devotion per game.
Hell yeah.
What's this going to do to the points? It's going to move them all around. It's going to shift
It's
them
going to
around.
do a lot.
Oh boy.
I'm nervous.
I think Kink's got this one though.
We'll start with the
King of
special
three.
mention of coming up the rear, which is going to be Fishy with 20.6 points. We're going to jump the middle of the pack a bit. We're going to go up to third place with 29.33 points per game. It's going to go to Vo.
Nicely done.
Second place with 31.2 points per game. It's going to go to Heather.
Very nice.
And the winner of Season 12, Battle of the Gods, whose league is it anyway, with 33.17 points. It's going to be PTW King.
Woo!
Whoopie-doo!
You sure about that? You sure about that?
I am. I am sure about
He's
that.
been dreaming about the Battle of the Gods for years. It was in the stars. It was written in the stars. He played a god not even from the Magic Universe. Incredible.
There's universes beyond, on the edge of eternities, but not in Magic Arena.
Also, Vinyl was right outside the top 3 with 28.1. That's a wrap.
Tune in next season for whatever the fuck we're doing.
Like this video and subscribe to the PTW YouTube channel to see more content and find out when our new videos release.
Follow the PTW Twitch channel and subscribe for ad-free viewing.
Don't forget to follow that Facebook and that Twitter to keep up with all the good news.
But don't forget to check out the new merch store. Best way to support the PTW crew and get cool shit at the same time. Thank you all for watching.
It's treasure time, baby.